Pink, the hottest lipstick in the States last year. Plus, 2 carloads of perfumes, with a box of assorted labels from the best cosmetics houses in the USA. But immediately, of course. I'll take the whole consign. Good. There is, however, one small matter, a trifling point. The price.
No capitalistic tricks.
It's gone up slightly. 500 rubles a case.
Piracy. The rebels of hyenas.
Don't call me. I'll call you.
All right. 500.
For your wife, Sergei. Christmas pink. No charge. The same delivery.
It's too dangerous. This time, I use milk cans. Tonight, at 9, you will be contacted.
Who is there? Would you kindly slip it under the door? Office, please, and hurry.
Detalle. Preparen. Apunten. Wisconsin? Mi general, before we execute you on the orders of our new presidente, his father wants me to tell you about this cablegram that just came in from the land of your birth. Very sad news indeed. Your brother Alexander is dead. And the surviving family wants you to reunite with them in Tampa, Florida for the services.
Send my regrets, Teniente.
Sí, mi general. Descansen. Atención. ¡Hup! Izquierda. ¡Hup! All your money went in to make sure that those rifles didn't have any bullets in them. And to get the proper coffin.
And all my uniforms.
Burned.
Another day, another revolution.
No, mi general, the present junta won't last a month. Then it will be our turn again.
Meanwhile, tell the pilot not to deliver my body to Guatemala. Ship me instead to Tampa.
Adiós, Ramon.
Hasta la vista.
Adiós, mi general.
Flight 6, non-stop jet flagship for New York City, is now boarding at Ram 6.
Je dois aller. My brother Alex has just died.
Brother's always dying. Send him flowers. But the Tajima diamond...
Take it to Wilensky. One tap of his mallet. Poof, we can all sleep safely.
They don't trust me. They don't trust Wilensky.
Nay, Pop.
There, Andre. $180,000 is at stake. It needs you to close.
My brother Alex has left $5 million. At least. 25 millions de francs. And there are only 5 of us Tiffins. Assuming, of course, that Michael and Otis have not been shot or Leon torn limb from limb by some lion.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Zamboli! Are you in charge till I return? Is that quite clear?
This party paid for a white hunter.
Yes, well, make do till I return. Oh, and do be a good chap and follow through. It's a tan house. I've got them all primed to pop 500 acres for the development of spit devil shambas.
In the South Acres? That's Mammo territory. Why leave now? He's ready to go now as escrow.
Can't you hear those drums talking?
I never could understand them.
That's my brother Alexander, dead. Got to get to Tampa.
Flight 23 from Houston and New Orleans, now arriving at gate 11.
I'm Marty.
Oh, Mr. Musgrave.
Uh-huh.
Nice to see you. Thank you for your telegram, the way you stepped in and handled everything. Now that I'm here, we can...
Nothing's being changed, ma'am.
This is a family matter.
Young lady, your papa asked me to call the shots.
Oh, my father's dead. I'm alive.
You'll find that most everything's being taken care of.
Hey, sleepy time down south. Hit the beach.
Hurry.
Tampa.
We were here last year.
So are the birds. They come here every winter. You smarter than the birds?
A religious man you may not have been, But surely we should have insisted at a time like this on a minister and a few well-chosen words.
It's all in here, ma'am. His own words. He said no minister.
Well, Alex, death isn't so bad, is it? I mean, as long as we're around, it hasn't hit us. When it hits us, we're not around. It looks pretty good.
You must forgive Leon, Alex. He has been in the bush too long. In South America, we still cry for our dead. We shall never forget you, Alex.
My dear brother, I knew you best of all. You were the most larcenous, scheming, unscrupulous, and brilliant scoundrel that ever fleeced a sheep. My only regret, my lifelong envy, was that I lacked the talent to be more larcenous, scheming, unscrupulous, and brilliant than you.
Please bury him before we read the will.
You know, it's kind of interesting how I happen to be here, but about 25 years ago, I sold Alexander Tiffin some swampland. And I really thought I'd put one over on him. But it turned out that he had the last chuckle. Because there's a town sitting there now, the bulk of his estate, land worth maybe $4 or $5 million. Now, if it hadn't been for that, all he'd been able to leave you nice people after taxes, that is $500,000. All the money he'd saved after 40 years of selling gold mines that never got dug, oil leases that never got drilled. This kind of makes a man think, don't it? Well, so here's his last will and testament. Now, I'm not going to read you all the whereases and the wherefores. There's a copy here for each one of you, and I suppose you'll take it to your own attorneys and let them read the fine print. But my good friend here asked me to go over these highlights with you, and I aim to oblige, because he was one of my closest friends, and the only man I ever swindled who made a profit. Now, it's just as simple as this. He leaves each one of you an equal share of his cash residue, $100,000 apiece, on one condition: that his only daughter, Margot, get married. Within 14 days from today. To a young man named Todd Stiles. I read you. In the closing days of my life, I met a young man named Todd Stiles. I liked him, and I have chosen him to be my daughter's husband. Incidentally, Mr. Stiles arrived in Tampa yesterday.
Well, ring him up. Tell him to meet him at the church.
Margot will blow her stack when she hears of this. But in the long run, honey, you will find that I chose well. Now, unless this first condition, Margot gets married to Todd Stiles within the 14-day period, not one of you will get 1 red cent of the $500,000. And the rest of the estate, the $4 to $5 million, that's going to be denied you. And the entire estate will be turned over to Interpol. Interpol?
Oh, he's cruel. Oh, I can hear him laughing.
Where's your respect, huh? What has Alex ask? What big thing has our beloved brother asked? Only that a little love and tenderness come into the family. Only that you, Margot, must share. Accept your father's choice and say one little word. Yes. Oui? Just that one little word.
And we each get 100,000. Now, what about the rest of it?
Quelle honte, Michael.
Now, Margot does get married to Mr. Stiles within the 14-day period. The balance of the estate will be given over in one piece to only one of 6 people.
But there are only 5 of us.
Alex included Mr. Stiles as a candidate. Now, he was telling me the night before he died that he thought it was possible that an accident might happen. To Mr. Stiles, that is, once he and Margot were married. He said that if such a thing was possible, then Mr. Stiles would have been a disappointment to him. Been a bad choice. Clearly not the man for the job.
Oh, good old Alex. Survival of the fittest. That's very sporting.
The balance of the estate is to be given to only one of us. Pourquoi? Why not divide it equally?
Gosh, ma'am, your brother just said it better than I can. Survival of the fittest. Maybe it was just a joke in passing.
And now, who is to make the decision? I mean, who decides which one of us is to get a big payoff?
I do. That's what that man said.
On what basis? What are we supposed to do?
Frankly, Mr. Tiffin, I don't know. Alex didn't tell me that. All he said to me was that, Monty, old friend, you sit on this for a couple of weeks and then give one of them the whole bundle. On the will, page 11, paragraph 4, there's a provision that says that if anything should happen to me, even a bad head cold, the whole bundle goes to Interpol. Interpol again!
And Samantha, didn't you used to work in the French Follies in downtown Tampa when you were my age? And isn't that where you got your French accent? And Michael, weren't you putting little paper rings on Havana cigars in a factory over in Ybor City? And isn't that where you learned to say, si, senor? Ah, yes, and Uncle Leon. Didn't you used to wrestle that one feeble, toothless old alligator they used to have at that roadside stand where they used to sell saltwater taffy? And wasn't the couple you worked for English? Otis.
Don't remind me.
Don't I remember hearing that you married that phony white Russian countess? The one that lived over on Mayfair Street. When you were 16 and she was 65. Now let's get this perfectly straight. If I marry this boy, and I'm not saying I will, but if I do, it won't be because of the $100,000, and it won't be because of the likes of any of you. It'll be because of that old crook of a father of mine, whom I couldn't live with, but whom I could never stop loving.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, shall we adjourn to the cemetery?
I feel useless.
the second day of the season. As soon as we sell that first one, the rest of them will go like hotcakes.
All right, so what if we sell 10 boats? What if we make $2,500 commission?
Now, you feel useless eating like a horse from $2,500 commission.
Now, that's a fallacy, Todd, about a man eating like a horse. The average man eats 16 times his weight every year. The average horse only eats 8 times his weight every year.
You know, I have no interest whatsoever in the average horse or in what the average horse eats.
Well, what are we contributing?
To what?
To the world!
Wait, is that the adroit way?
Or the chic way?
Let's just say it gets the job done.
Good morning, sir.
Hi.
We got a new one in today, a jet deck boat, no props. Safe as your living room. Holds 18 people. Ideal for fishing families.
Fishing camps, huh?
Yeah, goes 40 miles an hour, will pull 4 skiers, and you can't capsize it. It comes on a trailer, real beauty. It's moored right out there. Would you like your free demonstration ride?
18 people, huh?
Yeah, room to spare.
Then 6 would be a push.
A breeze.
Rev it up, young fella.
Keep your fingers crossed, old buddy. Looks like we finally landed us a group of live ones.
It's more like a funeral procession to me.
Don't be ridiculous. Including black.
Yes, well, we don't have much time, old boy. Shall we be going?
Under 40, a man doesn't have to talk. On behalf of all men under 40, how about dinner tonight? 7 o'clock?
I think not.
We'd be delighted. You never did learn to knock, did you, Otis? If you were thinking of taking a peek at my diamond inventory, every last carat is in Switzerland. This one? Pure pest.
And in the bosom of your own family. It shows an appalling lack of trust. Well, I have done my part. Tonight at the airport...
So, the minute my back is turned, you two make the conspiracy.
Why do you sneak in here?
I thought it was my room.
I submit that you and Samantha are both plotting to divide the 4 million.
Tais-toi, Otis. Can't we at least work together and trust each other until Margot gets married?
Leon. Where is Leon?
He's downstairs. How'd you go, Michael?
Despite the rented uniform, he bought it. He leaves tonight.
Get out of that costume. Mr. Stiles will be here in a second.
Pity.
This way.
Hello there. Hi. What are you drinking?
Champagne?
Only 55. 55.
Well, let's not hold that against it.
Senor?
Thank you.
Oh, tell me, do you know much about lions? The beggars tend to get rickets, often lose 2 out of a litter of 3.
Leon, nobody cares about your baggy old lions and their rackets.
Oh, yes. Well, how about baboons? You know much about them?
No, I don't think I ever met any baboons.
Well, I was just as well. The blighters are forever hissing at you. Yes, but incredible eyesight. The best eyesight of any ground animal on the Belgian. I'd say their eyesight was the equivalent of an 8-power binocular.
Pardon me, Leon, my darling boy. Would you mind coming with me into the next room? Forgive me, would you?
Of course. They're very interesting stars, what you had to say.
Oh, Lord.
You will have to forgive him, poor thing. He has been out on the safari so long with the sauvage gun bearers. When he sees an intelligent man, he loses his head. Coming, Michael?
Yes. I hadn't realized we were running so late. Forgive us, Mr. Stiles.
Good night.
Bonsoir. Well, what's your story?
I don't know.
I warned you. What could we possibly talk about?
And I warned you. Under 40, you don't need words.
Leave this house, this family. You leave me right this second. Don't ever come back again. No matter what I may say tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, you listen to me now, tonight. By tomorrow, it may be too late.
5 champagne.
About $25 a bottle.
Beer.
Bring him the champagne.
On who's $25?
How'd your date go?
A funny thing happened to me on the way to Clearwater. I was following this car, and she must have turned north instead of west.
I tried calling you at the Tiffins, but they said you'd already left. Oh, that's fine. And 2 nice chilled glasses, please. I'm catching a plane in an hour. Might as well go in style, right?
Clearly, this is not my night.
Remember I told you I felt useless?
A guy that can blow $25 on champagne?
Well, the general said I could send for it in about a month, so it's not as though I'm breaking up a team or anything, you understand?
Did you know lions get rickets and baboons have 8-power eyesight?
Well, what it was we weren't getting anywhere just batting around from coast to coast. Like you said, birds fly south for the winter, so did we. Well, I'm smarter than a bird.
You want the pro or the con side of that argument?
La vida nueva, a new life. See, I'm already picking up a little Spanish. You see, Todd, you've got to find a thing that turns you on. Okay, we tried. We drove around and we looked. But now I know it's not following the sun or even your nose. And it's not staying in one place either and just doing a lot of busy work. The only way you can get turned on is to find something to do for people. People who need you. Like the people needed us in Vietnam. I signed a contract to go to South America.
When I left here at 6:30, you were flying out to a movie. Now I come back, you're flying down to Rio. I get the feeling that somewhere in between there's a piece missing.
Well, this one country down there has a lot of little villages. And the people down there are always being starved out or shot at by bandits. Well, I've been hired to train them so they can defend themselves.
You're the magnificent one, huh?
Oh, the general said I'm just a forerunner, and if things work out, I'll see you in a month.
Why'd they pick you? When did this happen? Who is this guy?
Well, I promised I wouldn't discuss that with anyone, even you. But I can tell you I met personally with the general who set up the system of hamlet defense, just like we had in Vietnam. And I liked him, Todd. He's young and dynamic. Well, look. My advance expenses. My plane ticket, first class.
What can I say after I've said you'll be sorry?
Good luck, maybe.
Good luck and no maybe. Drink up, I'll drive you to the airport.
coincidence, no? I planned to look you up today about that boat. I thought I might order one, organize an alligator hunt. Sound sporty? I don't perk you up for a nice fat commission.
You'll have to bear with me today, Mr. Tiffin. Between Margot and a friend of mine and a missing car, I'm not following very well.
How about a spot of breakfast at the house? A fresh start.
Oh, no thanks. Not at a time like this.
Oh, it's the best thing in the world. I mean, life goes on, right? Oh, come on, pop in, old boy, pop in.
Could we stop at a florist? Does she like roses?
What lady doesn't?
Yes, but he's on his third cup of coffee. The least you could do is go out and thank him.
It's better we leave it just as it is. Now, will you go out and tell him I've gone back to Houston?
What's the matter, darling? You afraid of falling in love?
Please, dear Aunt Samantha. Don't play sentimental. It hardly becomes you.
Am I incapable of feeling?
You said it. I didn't.
At least you could try to see him through your father's eyes, huh?
What if I do? What if I saw what he did? What if I married the boy? I might as well put cyanide in his coffee.
If you're going to talk on that level.
I'd be lucky to get him out of the church alive.
Diamonds I have on my fingers, not blood.
What about Leon and Michael? What about the blood on their hands?
Well, lions and peons, but not people.
Thank you.
Good morning, Margot.
Good morning. I hope you can forgive me for the way I acted last night.
What happened last night?
objected to the idea of a woman being in the commodities market. But last year, when I was the only long position in number 2 red winter wheat, and they were all caught short, all of a sudden I was one of the boys.
Utterly impossible.
Well, it's very simple. The commodities market. This is the fundamental principle is that prices fluctuate.
Why?
Supply and demand.
I suppose crop damage might have something to do with it, too.
Oh, yes, crop damage definitely has something to do with it. And the opening of new trade routes, and the railroads, canals.
Alex.
I guess you think I'm nervous.
I don't blame you.
It's a big step.
Could be your last one.
I certainly hope so. I don't want to go through this again. But besides, I made a promise to myself. When I get married, it's only once. For better or worse.
Todd, do you remember a distinguished old gentleman in Minneapolis by the name of Pop Harrison?
Yeah, Pop Harrison, Securities and Exchange Commission, investigating malpractice.
Investigating? That old buddy of mine invented it. Anyway, that was Alexander Tiffin, Margot's father.
It's funny, we never talked about him. She never mentioned him. Wonder why?
Maybe because he let her down on her lie. Maybe because she loved him so hard it hurt to talk about it. Maybe even because she didn't want you to know how much money she could be worth. Afraid that might bother you. You see, son, I'm the executor, you might as well say, of an estate of $4 million that Alex left behind. Now, the minute Drew and Margot say I do, I've got 14 days to make up my mind which of 6 people gets that big bundle of money. Margot? Those 3 uncles? Samantha or you? Me? Mm-hmm. You right in there, boy. Right in there with the rest of them. But to tell you the truth, there ain't no place I'd like to be.
Could you run through that once more for me?
Senor, your time is up.
Easy does it.
Days. And if you think I'm going to tell you where, you're out of your mind.
Of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
It's all in the paper, sir. Miss Margot Tiffin, a very distinguished family.
But he can't. He just can't.
I do.
I do.
If you'll kneel, please. God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Ghost, bless, preserve, and keep you. The Lord mercifully with his favor look upon you and fill you with all spiritual benediction and grace, that ye may so live together in this life, that in the world to come ye may have life everlasting. Amen.
Come on.
Snakes, lions, and baboons can be all bad.
Sorry, folks. Happens to the best of families. I hate to admit this, but I never was much on motors. The shop does most of the stuff like that. Know anything about cars? Is this anything over here?
Screen Gems presentation. Herbert B. Leonard